What's going on, guys? Welcome to the next Facebook SDK tutorial where we're going to develop a simple post and then elaborate on that and create a pretty cool post from our application. This is what it's going to look like. We just, again, takes a little bit for a slow emulator. And we get an image, we have a link, caption, and description. So we have a link which we can open up a website. Just mybringback.com is what this opens up. And what else can we do? Well, obviously we can make a post, so let's see what that looks like. Facebook SDK tutorials. We're going to share that to the person using our application, and let's just jump over to my Facebook page, see if it posts. Reload maybe. And it looks like we make a post like this. Again, the link will open up our website. We can elaborate on our caption and description, and that's what it's going to look like. It says posted via app testing, which is our application. So pretty awesome. We can also add a logo down here as well, but that's something else. Don't worry about that. Anyways, let's jump into it. So first thing that we need to do is create that button. So let's go into our main XML and create a new button. And let's just drag a button in there, and whoops, below our picture. Well, let's jump over to the XML. Alright, so we have our reference is button 1, and for the text, let's say post. Let's add a click listener to this, so we're going to say Android on click, and we're going to set this equal to button clicks. So that's pretty good. Also, we probably want to set the invisibility to be invisible, so visibility, invisible, and there we go. That's looking pretty good. So let's go to our starting place class, up into our onCreate method, and set up a reference for that button. Button post, add our imports, and then set up our link there. Okay, and then within our update buttons, if the session is available, we're just going to refer to our post button dot set visibility to be button dot visible, and let's copy and paste this. And within our if it's not a valid session, we're going to set that back to be invisible. All right, so that's set up now. Now let's set up that onClick method, because again we created a onClick method called buttons click. So let's just create that method real quickly. Public void button clicks, and it has to take a view v, and we're gonna just set up a switch in case to filter through all of the buttons that we're gonna put in. So we're gonna say our view that we get passed in, get ID, and then our case, for example, r.id.button1 will be our post. And we're going to break this out, and this is how we're going to create our simple post to Facebook. All that is just basic Android stuff. If you guys are confused, check out mybringback.com. Got a ton of free tutorials on Android, but let's make our post. Again, Facebook makes all this stuff really easy, so we're just going to refer to our Facebook object. Maybe we might want to create it if, well, that won't matter. Facebook object, and then we're going to say dialog. And then we're going to refer to the context of our starting place class dot this, and our action. The action is going to be feed, because we want to post it to our news feed or our wall feed, whatever it's called. This is the key point, is our feed. That's where we're posting to. That's what we have to tell Facebook what we want to have happen. And then within our listener, again, we can just say a new dialog listener from the Facebook SDK. So get that going, and then we can have our onComplete methods, all that stuff. Just like when we are authorizing our Facebook, we have a dialog listener. Obviously we could create custom ones with different stuff, but this is the simplest way. Just create a new basic dialog listener. We'll get into maybe developing some listeners later if you guys want, but now let's just test our application. Let's save this, run it, and make sure everything works. No, it's a pretty lame tutorial, because that's the only line of code that we really need. that relates to Facebook. But I mean, it's so easy to get a post going. Let's test this out and see. We get a simple post. It says via app testing, so we can say tutorial 10, I believe this is, and share, and then go over to Facebook and reload, and we have tutorial 10 posted. So that's pretty awesome, and that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'll show you guys how to add some extra information like that link, caption and description, and also an image. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.